Hi everyone, welcome to our channel, Ghostly Paranormal Things. My name is Rob and I'm here to talk to you for a few minutes about some images we've captured on my thermal camera and we thought you might be interested in seeing them. I picked 4 photos, 2 photos that we think are paranormal related and are the result of paranormal activity, and then 2 photos that we think are of normal circumstances and not related to the paranormal. This first photo is of my old dog's collar. My dog passed away in April 2013, and I've kept his ashes and his collar in my room ever since. This recent summer, we had a bad thunderstorm here in the suburbs of Chicago, and I decided to bring my dog's collar and his ashes into the basement just in case we got a tornado, which fortunately we didn't. I put the collar on a hook in my dark basement, and then just for fun, I decided to get the thermal camera and then flash it over the collar, which at that point had been in a pitch black room and it was cool down there for about 10 minutes. And then when I saw the collar, it was completely lit up, as you can see here. Now, I believe this is paranormal related for 2 reasons. One is that I only grabbed it on one part of the collar, so only one part of the collar should be lit up and not the whole thing. And then 2 is the collar is leather. It's not made of metal, it's leather. So it shouldn't be reflecting off my body heat. It's not reflecting my body heat at all because leather can't do that. This is why I think that my dog or some other entity was the reason that that collar was giving off so much heat, because I had no explanation for it. And then the second photo is of that same dog collar, but it's about a day or so later. I ended up taking the collar back upstairs, and then I grabbed one part of it with my hand like I did the day before. But this time the collar was only lit up in the spot where I grabbed it, and not the whole thing like the first image shows. So I believe this second photo is why I believe the first photo is paranormal related, because I grabbed it in the exact same spot both days, and the first day it was totally lit up in a dark basement that was cold matter to you. And then the second time I just grabbed it in the one same spot, brought it upstairs, and it was only the one spot that was lit up. So that first photo I believe is paranormal related. Now this third photo is a picture we took in the spring of the co-owner of this channel, Eric's room. We captured a heat signature that was directly over his bed, which the bed's a little bit harder to see in this image because it's cool. But we have no explanation for this heat signature either, because that wall is totally blank. It doesn't have a vent or anything over it that could cause a heat signature that large or any heat signature at all to appear. The air was off too, the heat was off too. Everything was turned off. And when we went to investigate the wall, there was nothing there. And then when we were looking through the thermal in that same spot later on, that heat signature was gone. The whole wall was cool, the signature was gone. So we believe that to be of a paranormal entity as well that was just hanging out in Eric's room, and we had no explanation for that either. And then this last photo is just of a gravestone at the famous Cuba Road and White Cemetery in Barrington, Illinois, and it's known as one of the most haunted places of all of Illinois and even in the entire Midwest. While we have yet to see any floating orbs the few times we've been there this year, and 2017, we'll have 2017, we have gotten sounds and voices through our recorders and spirit boxes, but those will be talked about in a future video. We believe this photo to be of normal circumstances because even though we took this photo at night and you can see plenty of random heat spots on the gravestone, this was taken in late September, and in Illinois that means that the sun was still out till about 7 or 7:30 at night, so the gravestones could still be warm from the sun even if it's more than an hour after the sun had set. And other gravestones were warm as well when we were walking around. So we believe that the photo of my dog's totally heated collar and then the heat signature over Eric's bed are related to the paranormal, while the other 2 photos on here are normal and prove paranormal entities did affect the collar and the wall over the bed, since they're totally separate from the other 2, especially my dog's collar. So I want to thank you guys for watching and for visiting our channel. Feel free to subscribe and then stay tuned for future videos. This is Rob signing off. Take care, everyone.